Right, hello friends, Brownloaf here. I trust you're well. Apologies for the 2 week gap, well, 1 week gap, 1 weekend gap. The length of time being between the last two episodes being 2 weeks. That's what I'm trying to say. I think I'll probably have to go to fortnightly for a little while. Things are getting pretty cray cray at this end, but that's fine. That's good. It gives us a little bit longer to think about the work, the deck, and the. And what's going on. So yeah, anyway, here we go. Very exciting day today because today we are going to play with Ashcan Pete, who I've been looking forward to playing with pretty much since I started doing Dumb Luck. I mean, he's just so much fun to play. Of course, one of the oldest jokes in the long life of the card game has been to refer to Ashcan Pete decks as Duke decks, and you can kind of see why. Without Duke, he's not the best. Duke is brilliant, so I'm looking forward to getting to use him. However, there are things you can do with Ashcan. Ashcan's ability that don't involve Duke, like he's great with Yowtle, and I I never published this deck, but I once designed a deck involving David Renfield. That if all you cared about was resources, it was actually possible to get 100 resources in the first act of Where Doom Awaits. Who knows? We're doing dunnage. That might happen. Although if I do that, I imagine I'm making very, very little progress towards the end of the scenario. One last thing to mention before we get stuck into Ashcan is if you want a bit more Ashcan chaos loveliness, check out Peradur's episodes on Arkham Horror Badly. They're both really, really good, and you can check that out. And it certainly taught me a couple of things about playing Ashcan, which I won't go into too many details because I don't want to spoil what happens in those episodes. But let's just say you need more than just Duke. You need more than just Duke. So where am I looking? Well, one of the classic things about Ashcan is due to his low sanity that Desperate Ashcan is a very, very powerful build. So please, Chaos. This time I really want some desperate skills. We'll look there first. Next place we'll look is the 5 off class, and then we'll just saunter our way through the deck and see what we've got. In terms of packs, I've got In Too Deep in there. This has been recorded before the next one after that, which I think is coming out this Friday. So probably you've just played it. So I hope it was fun. Right, let's go. Let's see what we've got. Okay, good luck Ashcan. Good luck Duke. Let's see what we get. Here it comes. All right, we have got one Reckless Assault. Okay, well, I mean, that's not terrible. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we got that used. Okay, wow, look at that. We've got 3 weapons that begin with K. I mean, what the chances of that? Okay, so we've got the Knuckle Duster. All right, so this attack deals 1 damage. The attacked enemy gains retaliate for this attack. Wow, I mean, can you pick a worse weapon for Ashcan? Let me know if you can think of a worse weapon for Ashcan. Oh my god, I've just spotted something and I cannot believe it. But we'll get to it. Rite of Sanctification. Okay. This doesn't actually show you the symbols, which is a real pain. So let me just click on it. Oh yeah, there we go. It's blessed. Okay, seal up to 5 blessed. If Rite of Sanctification has no token sealed on it, discard it. As a reaction, when Investigator at your location plays a card, exhaust Rite of Sanctification to release a Chaos token sealed on it. Reduce the cost of that card by 2. Okay, my understanding is that does absolutely nothing to me because I can't seal Blessed tokens unless I've got Blessed tokens in the bag. And having a quick look through, I might miss something. I can't see anything that's putting Blessed tokens in the bag. But we'll have a look. Crystal Pendulum. Yeah, I've been playing that with what's her face? What is her face? Diana, yeah, that's it. Loads of fun. A bit of maths going on there, which we all like. And yes, this is what I spotted. Alyssa Graham. I've been waiting for Alyssa Graham. Funnily enough, Pedadur had Alyssa Graham, and I was super, super jealous. So yeah, good. All right, there you go. Some good news. Bit more of a sanity soak. That could be really, really good. I mean, yeah, the +1 book is brilliant, but wow, the bigger to see what the top card of the encounter deck is going to be superb. So I'm really pleased with that. And then the other one is Monster Slayer. it's like it's a knuckle duster, isn't it? Really? Oh, that's just disastrous. But wait, let's go back a second. Every single card in Ashcan Pete has got a use because every single card in Ashcan Pete can be used to ready Duke. So arguably, there's no bad cards here. All right, let's work through the deck. Gravedigger's Shovel. Okay, that might give us 4 for the attack, and we can discover a clue, so that's pretty good. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, okay. So Gravedigger's Shovel. We've got okay, that's fine. Knife is we're probably going to use knife quite a lot. I mean, the discard action on knife is kind of like a second go with Duke. So why don't we just use the knife to ready Duke? Good question. Cookery, yet to make an appearance in Dumb Luck. I'll be fighting at 3. I'll be dishing damage. I mean, maybe. Meat Cleaver. Oh, okay. Yeah, Meat Cleaver. Fantastic. How did I not spot that? There we go. Now we've got some. Oh, now we've got something going on, haven't we? Because we can get down to our low sanity really, really quickly to give us that +2 fight. That's really, really good. I really, really like that. Dig Deep we can use to boost our willpower and our agility. I'd love to see something that played a little bit more off our agility, off our willpower, but we haven't got it. There's Duke with his starring role. Costs as an other because he doesn't have a not like in Lost, but as in his slot is other because he doesn't have the ally slot. Scavenging. Maybe we can pick up our knives. Maybe we can throw some knives and back. Okay, look at all these events. A chance encounter. Choose an look at this. Choose an ally asset in any player's discard pile. Put that asset into play under your control. At the end of the round, discard it. So we could, in an absolute pinch, if we ever lost Duke, get him back for one final round. One that'd be exciting, wouldn't it? It'd be like the end of what's the film? It'd be like the end of the Unexpected Journey, is it? The Incredible Journey. That's it. When you think the dog's dead okay, spoiler alert for The Incredible Journey. When you think the dog's dead and then at the end he comes over. Oh man, I might watch that stuff. I think that's a great film. Belly of the Beast. After you successfully evade by 2 or more, discover a clue. It's not likely to happen, is it? Keep the faith. Add 4 blessed tokens to the bag. Okay, so maybe we can do that then. Maybe we can do Keep Faith and then use that with Rite of Sanctification. I have to think about that. Perseverance, that would be very, very good when we get Pete down to his low sanity. Scrounge for supplies. Good to get any of these cards back. Will to Survive is fantastic. Then we've got a few skills. And the last one I want to look at is Predestined. Let's just check that is. Sorry about the singing in the background. 1 per skill test. You may commit Predestined to any type of test. If the test fails, either add 2... Okay, look, it's a bit annoying that this doesn't come up. Either add 2 blessed tokens to the chaos bag or remove 2 cursed tokens. So maybe there is a little bit of blessed going on. And survival instinct. Okay, so maybe we have got the evasion. Okay, I'm sorry about the singing in the background. I do apologise. We have got the evasion that can help us get the clues off there. And the final thing we'll do is we will draw our random basic weakness. Let's see what it is. It's got... Dendromorphosis. This is a relatively new one. Put Dendromorphosis into play in your threat area. It cannot leave play while it has no damage on it. Take 1 direct damage. Deal 1 damage to Dendromorphosis. Okay, so this takes up both my hands. It's got the Curse and Flora trait. And it takes 1 damage. Okay, that's not too bad at all. I can live with that, particularly as I've got Duke. However, it might make me drop a couple of things. So maybe my scavenging is working great with that. Okay, there we go. Let's see how we get on. I don't know where we're going to start. I'll give that some thought and I'll get back to you. But let's, I'm happy. I'll see you in a sec. And here we are, ready to go. As you can see, I've chosen we're going to go back to the university. Reason being, when it comes to making this decision, I ask myself a few questions. The first question is, can I beat the experiment? Answer no. Second question, am I likely to get Peter Clover out? Answer no. Then I ask myself, do I really need one of the 2 allies? And I think the answer here is yes. Thinking a little bit far ahead and possibly a touch optimistically.
thinking towards where doom awaits. My 2 intellect is not going to be much good for me as I try and pass those base 3 intellect tests. So I think I'm going to need to go for Ricey Rooney. So that's why I've decided to come here. But to be honest, it was a bit of a dead heat, really. I didn't really feel too strongly either way. I've had a little look at the cards, and yeah, this is standing out a bit. I seem to have landed a reasonable bit of bless combo, which I wasn't expecting. So that'll be good to get that done. This is interesting. This has got fast play during any player window, so I can actually play that just before I take a test. I've got my blessed tokens here. They are in the little box, and I've got a brand new bag as well, because this one has only got 1 hole, and that is for putting your hand in and out of. So anyway, here we go. Let's not forget to shuffle these guys in. I quite like the art on Predestined. However, the planets do look a little bit close together for my liking. I'm sure that's just a bit of poetic license. Right. Okay. So what would we class as a good result here? Getting rice, couple of XP, nothing too major. All right, here we go. Let's do it. We're ready. Ashcan, Pete, and Duke, the littlest hobo. Let's do this. All right, so opening hand. What do we got? Guts. The Cookery might be making its first appearance. Unexpected Courage is always good. It's all a bit neutral, isn't it? Survival Instinct, maybe later, and the Crystal Pendulum. I mean, what a weird opening hand. One doesn't like to throw away a weapon. However, I have got Duke. So I think the only thing I'm going to keep there is the Unexpected Courage. Why am I not keeping the Crystal Pendulum? Let's keep the Crystal Pendulum as well. So you can watch me struggle with the maths live. Perseverance, that's a bit, yeah. Oh, okay, Will to Survive. Nice. Expensive, but nice. We don't want that, thank you very much. We don't want a Cracked Mirror and, the Desperate Reckless Assault. Well, who knows? If anybody can do Desperate, it's Ashcan. All right, so here we go. A couple of things to remember. Well, one thing to remember is that the location that costs an extra action to investigate, you still have to pay that extra action. If you move in there with Duke and don't have an action, then I believe the investigate fails. That I might be wrong on that. May I be struck down if I have deceived, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. So I believe my first action is going to be play Crystal Pendulum and get Dukey to get me a clue in the Orn Library. Why not? Let's give it a go. Okay, so here we go. Kick it off with the Crystal Pendulum. Second action, I'm going to trigger Duke, move me into the Orn Library. This will cost me my remaining 2 actions to investigate. And am I going to commit the Unexpected Courage? I think I will, because I don't want to lose too many actions investigating this place. You'll see this is a common thread for this one for my place. I won't put any connection location markers on. I'll get lost. Okay, so what am I on? 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 plus 2 is 6. There we go. Against 3, I will say let's say 2. 2 over. Or under. I won't get 2 under. That's a 0, so I don't get the Crystal Pendulum, but I do get a clue, so that's a reasonable start. Good boy, good boy. Right, here we go. Okay, Survival Instinct. We've got a resource. We've got our first team. Let's see what we're getting. We are getting, oh, Whippoorwill! The Dove from Above. Right, okay, so, all right, do we do what you should always do when the Whippoorwill's there, which is deal with it immediately, or should we do what we've been doing, which is just ignore it? I'm just gonna ignore it, okay, because I want to get going. Right, okay, so I've got no setup at all. I have got the Will to Survive, which I could use to sort of tackle the Whippoorwill if things get unpleasant. But for now, I don't see any other reason than just to start collecting some clues and let's start getting some jazz on. Here we go. So we're going to trigger Duke. We're going to move to the Humanities building. There we go. And there are 2 clues. And at the end of your turn, if you're at the Humanities building, you must discard X cards, which is the amount of horror, which is currently 0. So that's very nice, isn't it? So I'm investigating 4 on 1. I will use the Crystal Pendulum at this point, and I will say, what should I say? I'll say on the money. I will say, no, I'll say one over or 1 under. Let me just remind myself. What am I doing here? Yeah, 4 against 3. Okay, cultist. I cannot even remember what that does. -1. Okay, so I passed, but the crystal pendulum didn't hit again. Right, so which of these lovely cards will I get rid of? I'll get rid of Survival Instinct to Ready Duke, and I'll investigate again with Duke. So this is 4 on 3 again. And Skull, which I'm pretty sure is a pass as well, isn't it? Yeah, bingo. We've got our 3 clues already. Tell you what, Ashcan Pete, he's not bad, is he? He is not bad at all. So do we advance straight away? Of course we do, because we want to get Jazz in that deck. Here we go. All right, so shuffle, discard pile, set aside. Look at that, we haven't even got a discard pile. That's how swimmingly this is going. The whippoorwills have heard me. They are not impressed with my apparent lack of respect, so they're going to move on up and distract Duke. So there they go. They move in there. These guys wake up. Let's see. Hang on. Have I done my upkeep? I haven't even done my upkeep yet. No. So all the knuckle dusters. Ashcan Pete's weapon of choice. I kind of don't want this to be. What's his name? Jazz, do I? And it isn't. Pushed into the beyond. Choose to suffer 1 non-story asset you control. Blimey. I need to really be careful of this card, because this could get rid of Duke for me. I know it wouldn't be like... it could be worse. It's more like he's run away chasing the whippoorwills, maybe, as opposed to something unpleasant has happened. But I've still got to be careful of it. However, it's completely irrelevant, because I'm going to use it on the crystal pendulum. My pendulous crystal. Right, here we go. So we discard the top 3 cards, and I hope we don't see that. However, if we do see that, we then go desperate, which is nice. No, we did not want to see that. Nor did we want to see that. That's the combo gone. We're quite happy to see that go. All right, so that was pretty disastrous. All right, well, thanks for that. Okay, here we go then. Is now the time to eat the whippoorwills? Engage. Attack with Duke, that would be 3 on 1, 3 on 2. I don't really want to waste wheels to survive on this. I could chuck the knuckle dusters in, couldn't I? Here we go. Right, so I like the idea of attacking the whippoorwills with knuckle dusters, and the whippoorwills get retaliate. That's a weird thought. I don't know what's going on there. Right, okay. So first action, engage. Second action, doggy go bitey, and we will commit that, and we end up going 5, 4. 4 on 2. Oh, see, that's great. That's not what we were after at all. Okay, and now the problem is, excuse me, I'm now engaged with the whippoorwill. So this has backfired more than I could ever have dreamed. Right, so 1 action, 2 actions. Oh my gosh, when he's going desperate, just crazy. What have I got? An action left. I move, I take a horror. The whippoorwills attack me, I take a horror, and then next turn I can commit reckless assault. Let's go for it. It's the kind of crazy plays that make dumb luck the fun that it is, I hope. Right, there we go. So that was 1 for the attack of opportunity, 1 for the attack of whatever the opposite of opportunity is. We've got scavenging. Oh, hang on. I could get my meat cleaver back with scavenging. Nice. Okay, my resource. I'll get my noon. Let's see what we get. Threat is the opposite of opportunity, isn't it? Because that's what sweat. That's what SWOT analysis is, isn't it? Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. What am I going on about? I'm slightly put off by the fact I've got Beyond the Veil, which is not great. The blooming arcane barrier. The arcane barrier brought all the comedy to the last one. It was hilarious. So look at that. Neither of those cards felt like being Jazz. That's just not okay. Right. Okay. So it's my turn. Let's go with. Do I try it once with Duke, and then if it fails, I'll go with the reckless assault. So that'll be 5 on 2, which is quite good. So yeah, we'll go with just standard Duke. And this is this new chaos bag, very deep. Okay, -4, great, nice one. Then we will attack again. This time we'll commit reckless assault, so we're 5 on 2. Is this the one where, is this the scenario where I spend the whole time just losing to a whippoorwill? -3, I can't remember what I said now. 5 on 2, blimey, just got it. Ooh, right, okay. Okay, well, I'm not exactly impressed by this arcane barrier. I'm going to take this turn to play scavenging, and I'm hoping to get my meat cleaver back. Let me just remind myself what scavenging does. Even though it's a core set card, you think I'd know what it does, but I'm just going to check. After you successfully investigate by 2 or more. Right, we're heading to the Student Union, because where else would you keep a meat cleaver? All right, here we go. So, upkeep. We've got a chance encounter. Oh, excellent. Okay, that's what I meant to say. It's not called The Incredible Journey, it's called Homeward Bound The Incredible Journey. So there we go. Locked door. Attach location with most clues. Joke's on you, encounter deck. We'll lock up the humanities building. Nobody will learn anything about history today. Right, it's our turn. We are going to try a bit of a play. We're going to trigger Duke. Investigating at the Students' Union, we are going to commit perseverance to try and get past the arcane barrier. So I will be testing 6 on... Oh, wait a second. Is this a good opportunity to play Will to Survive? So I guarantee I get my meat cleaver. Let me just rethink this. If I play Will to Survive now, let's just check it. Play it during your turn. Do not reveal chaos tokens for the next skill test. Oh God, that's blooming expensive just for that, isn't it? Oh no. I mean, I've got a lot. Sorry, that was a strange noise, wasn't it? I've got a lot of money. But what if it misses? Misses. Okay, well, we won't play it just yet. Let's go for this. We are 6 on 4. We like those odds. Skull. Have I now made skulls -3? Oh no, if you fail, you discard top 3 cards. It's fine. We did it no problem. And we end up in the Students' Union. And we get to, there are 2 clues there. And then we do our investigate and we are 4 on 1. I'm going to commit the chance encounter to go 5 on 1 because I want to get my blimmin' meat cleaver back. Some blimmin' student has run off with my meat cleaver. As if you need meat cleavers to eat a pot noodle. Right, I think we're right there. Maybe we're not. -3 if there are 10 or more cards in the discard pile. Oh, if committing that card has put me 10... Oh, that was the 9th card. Skills, Brown. Right, okay, so what was that? That was... I tested for 5 and I got a -1, so that's 4. So not only do I get clue, but I can also trigger scavenging and I can get my meat cleaver back, which is awesome news. Yeah, and it's in your hand. Good. So that's actually my first action, believe it or not. Second action, I'll play said meat cleaver. And third action, we're going to go jabbing, hunting for some jazz. Is this an action? Yes, it is. Right, here we go. So, come on, jazz. No. 3, yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't see any of those XP baddies, but then again, maybe Ashcan's not quite as scared of those XP baddies as some of our previous attempts are. So the dormitories are in play. Right. Okay. I'm relatively happy. Let's draw a card. It is Dig Deep. It's not the best talent, but we have seen in previous episodes of Dumb Luck just how much those talents can save the day. And it's another whippoorwill. I'm not entirely impressed by that. Because I've got a bit of an issue here. How on earth am I going to get Blibbin Jazz Mulligan? I need a token. I need an icon. And then I could play the Will to Survive. But I need to get this whippoorwill off me first. Well, I've got the meat cleaver, haven't I? So what would I be doing there with the meat cleaver? I'll be 4 on 2, which will actually be 3 on 2. Okay, right. Well, I can't really let that whippoorwill stay where it is. So first action, I'm going to engage. Is this foolish? Possibly. Okay, let's go for a Duke attack. Second action, I'm going to attack the Duke, so that I am now fighting 3 on 2. Oh no, and now I have got 10 cards in my deck, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on a minute. Right, so very weird to happen. Oh yeah, of course, it's actually gone down to 8, isn't it? I was about to say I've miscounted the last time. But no, there's only 8 in there, and that's -1. And that is a dead whippoorwill. So that's awesome work, Duke. Great. Still doesn't help me get Jazz though, does it? So that's my first action. Second action, I'm going to have to draw cards. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. So there goes the there goes the meat cleaver. Oh, bloody plants! That's great. That's great flavor text. And then for free action for free action trigger, I will get rid of that. Oh god, I've completely lost track of this. What did I do? I engaged the whippoorwill, killed the whippoorwill, and then drew Dendromorphosis, didn't I? Okay, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm allowed to do that at that point, but I have done it anyway. So anyway, here we go. Upkeep. Monster, it is a question mark. So I can get Jazz. Let's wake the doggy up. And let's see what we get. It is an offer of power. Either... Oh, you must either choose one. Draw 2 cards and place 2 Doom, or take 2 Horror. That's not actually that easy a decision, because I'm only 2. The Doom's going to advance any time. I only lose a go to draw 2 cards. But yeah, I can see that being the sort of decision that I would regret. So sadly, I'm going to put 2 Horror on Duke. My dog is terrified. Right, okay, here we go. So, first action. I am going to investigate. No, I'm not. I'm going to parlay with Jazz. We're going to have a parlarance. So I'm going to pay 4 to play Will to Survive, and I don't reveal a token, so I will commit Monster Slayer. And I have got Jazz on my side. He likes the cut of my jib. All right, okay. So this is the bit where I normally pause because I've completely forgotten what happened. So bear with me. Okay, we're back. Right, so that's my first action. So the experiment has woken or been created. This feels like the sort of thing where I want to go and get Rice-a-Rooney. The question is, and it's always the same question, do we have time to get the victory point down in the dormitories? I think I will go to the dormitories because that way, I can't remember the shroud. I seem to remember it being fairly low. I've got a chance of hitting scavenging again. This is my hand, by the way. This is not in play. All right, okay, so first action was the parlay. Second action, I am going to trigger Duke. That's triggering Duke. There are 3 clues to get. It's quite a lot, but the shroud is low. So here we go. We are investigating 4 on 1. It's a victory point, or should I say it's 2 victory points. Boom! Got a clue. Trigger scavenging, and I'll get my meat cleaver back for the second time. Okay, so that was parlay with Jazz, investigate with Duke, dig deep. Is it? Am I that attached to dig deep, or should I use it to trigger or to wake up Duke? Let's wake up Duke. There you go, Duke. Wakey, wakey, and we'll investigate you again. This is 4 on 1. Worth it. Okay, good, excellent stuff. Does this exhaust? Yeah, exhaust, so you can do it once per turn. Okay, great stuff. So let's wake everybody up. Let's get a card, Man of Dexterity, let's get a resource. Let's place the 7th Doom. Okay, dun, dun, dun. What happens here? Each investigator with 5 or more cards. Oh no, I forgot about this. Why do I always forget about this? I've got 10 cards in my discard pile, so I have to take 2 horror, which isn't great news actually. I could put 1 on Jazz, but if I kill Jazz off, then I won't be able to get into the faculty office. And then we go to Agenda 2A, and my maximum hand size is reduced by 3. That's not going to be an issue. That's absolutely fine. Do I have to shuffle? That's the bit I always forget. No, doesn't say I do. Okay, right, let's see what we get. Big scrap coming up. Right, what are my chances here? Oh, I'd love to get that victory point. Unfortunately, Duke is... Duke is probably going to struggle here. I could evade it first. I might as well evade it first, get the resource, pop out, and then sort of decide towards the end of the scenario if I want to worry about this guy. I don't really have the horror to take too many hits from him. Also, he's got something written on him. That's never good news. When engaged investigator draws a hex or pack card, the Wizard of Yogg-Sothoth attacks that investigate. Yeah, we're evading. So here we go. We're evading. We are 5 on 3, and we'd love this to hit. Skull, -1. Excellent. So that is exhausted plus manual dexterity activates and gives me a live and learn. What a card. Love that card. Right, now we will use Duke to investigate. Oh man, you see, now I'm really tempted to fight him. Now I've got live and learn. We'll wait till I get the meat cleaver back into play. So here we go. Second action. This is investigating. I'm investigating with Duke. Yes, this makes sense. So investigate with Duke. This is 4 on 1. Boom. Nice one, Duke. You've earned us some victory. And then third action, I will move to the Student Union. Okay, the wizard wakes up. Wake up the wizard. Duke wakes up. Oh, I just passed an investigation, didn't I? Did I pass it by 2 or more? I can't remember. I'm not sure I've got any items left. Anyway, oh, I have. Oh, I can't remember if I did or not. I'm not going to waste time looking at it now. Right, here we go. Ooh! Ooh, my pendulum's back. Right, okay, here we go. So, first Doom. Is eager for death. Test willpower 2. Easy. Oh, hang on, no. If this increase the skill, this tests difficulty for 1 for each damage on you. Oh, okay, it's still 2. If you fail, take 2 high. Okay, I cannot afford to fail this, so I will commit the Crystal Pendulum to go 5 on 2. Oh, there we go. And I've passed. Nice. Right, okay, so we are heading out to find rice. So we will play our meat cleaver. Let's try and hold on to it this time, shall we? That's my first action. Second action, move in. Now, what is written on that card? Something happens, doesn't it? Then I get a horror or something like that at the end of the turn. I don't like it, whatever it is. I have to discard cards. I can't remember. Oh, I should really learn this scenario, shouldn't I? Let's take a resource. I'm not taking a card just in case I hit my weakness, and because I've got Beyond the Veil. Anyway, here we go. So the wizard is chasing us. What do we got here? Oh, it's the Rite of Sanctification, or an intellect icon, as it's also known. I get 1 resource. The Doom gets added, and we have got this Offer of Power again. Oh, now this is far more challenging a decision. I think I'm going to have to Doom it up, aren't I? I can't kill Jazz because I won't be able to get into the faculty office. I can't kill Duke because I'll just be useless. And I can't really kill myself. That's not an option either. So I am going to place 2 Doom and draw 2 cards. Now, this leads it to advance. Now, what I'm not entirely sure there is if 1 is left over. I'm thinking not, because I think that happens instantaneously. So I'm going to take it that that's all gone. Okay, right. Geometry is in play. The experiment moves 1 space closer, and there we go. Right. Oh, did I draw my 2 cards? Did I draw my 2 cards? I don't think I did. No. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna have to stop. Right. Well, I was expecting to see myself either drawing 2 or 0 cards. I accidentally drew 1 card, so I am owed a card. There we go, and it's predestination. I mean, well. You know, the Rite of Sanctification could come into play, but I mean, it's an econ card and I don't need any economy anymore. What I need is to get going. So, let's move in to the administration building, where all the admin staff hang out. They have got crazy banter with each other. After administrative building is revealed, put the set aside faculty office into play. At the end of your turn, if you were here, discard the top card of your deck. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to go there. Right, okay, so I am going to use Duke to move into here and investigate. Right, now my action started here and there was no enemy there, so I don't get an attack of opportunity from the humanoid enemy who's about to appear. Now, I wish we had this guy actually, because I wouldn't mind fighting him if I knew there was a backup plan, because I can get out of here at any point. Unfortunately, The only human enemy who's left is this one. Okay, so I'm investigating, aren't I? So I'm 4 on 2. 4 on 2. Seems alright. 4 on 2. -1. Bingo. That's a clue. And I've got another action left. So I'm going to... I don't really want to take a horror, do I? I haven't thought this through. So let's get rid of Rite of Sanctification to Ready Duke, and then Duke can bite her. Oh God, she's got Retaliate. She's got Retaliate. Although, to be fair, no offence, Jazz, you've kind of done your bit now, mate. So we are after 4 on 2. Let's do it. -2 on the money. All right, that's the end of our turn, I believe. So is it the end of our turn? 1, 2, 5. Yeah, 3. So here we go. We're readying up. We're readying up for the grand climax. Look at that. We have got tools in our hand that might help us just kill this big dude. Okay, sorry. So he's there, isn't he? So let's see. We got Arcane Barrier. That's fine. We're not planning to go anywhere, son. We're fine. Right. Okay. So do I just wait and let this dude come to me? I think he's going to attack me, won't he, when he does? Now, that Arcane Barrier has mucked things up a tiny bit, hasn't it? Right, okay. Let's be somewhat thoughtful over this. Right, we will investigate the Duke, firstly. So, surely it's too risky letting this guy come to me. I don't know, maybe it isn't. Oh, it's an Elder Sign! Oh! Okay, so we will gain that clue. So we just passed by 4. Which means, so we ready Duke, but also I can trigger scavenging and get an item out of my discard pile. I wish I had something that had a bit of soak to it, which I don't. So I will take my pendulum. Oh no, I'll take my dig deep, because that way I could possibly evade this dude if he makes it. Okay, right, we're there. We could now end this at any point with a decent amount of XP, but I reckon we stick around and let this dude come to us. I had a plan then, I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, that was it, yeah. I'm going to investigate 2 on 2, and I'm going to commit Predestined. So this is 2 on 2, and I'm hoping to fail. I have failed. Wicked. So that means that I can either add 2 Blessed or remove 2 Cursed. So here we go. We're going to put 2 Blessed in. How exciting is this? Look at this, guys. It's the first appearance of the Blessed tokens in Dumb Luck. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so I've got an action left, so I'm going to put Dig Deep into play, ready for the grand finale. Right, the enemy moves in. Upkeep. Oh, Alyssa Graham. She's got a good bit of horror soak. Oh man, this is coming together. See, this is why the idea of XP points being worth double is so good for this, because what we've got now is a sort of mini quest, and I'm excited for it. Okay, you can't have 2 of them. Okay, it's a Yathini Observer. Right, okay. Well, look, let's not forget that we can resign at any point. Not resign, actually end the scenario and win. But this does worry me slightly. He hasn't got Retaliate. Force. When he attacks you, discard 1 card at random from your hand. That's not great. But I reckon we could kill him this turn. So if we go with Duke, potentially fail and then use, what's it called? The old Live and Learn. That's 2 damage. And then hopefully get a lucky one as well. Hopefully get a lucky one. Yeah, all right, I like it. Well, look, the amazing thing is here, it doesn't matter what happens, we can resign. If we get both these dudes, that'll be something else. That'll be something else. Okay, this is something turned incredibly exciting. I'm really excited to see how this goes. Let's get into it. Okay, so Duke, you're going to attack. You're going to attack 4 on 4. I mean, in an ideal world, this would hit. But don't worry if it doesn't. Don't feel bad if it doesn't work, okay? So here we go. -2, okay, didn't hit. We are going to play... see, we could play the lucky here, couldn't we? It makes more sense to play the lucky. because that's just it and done then, isn't it? So yeah, we'll play 1, which means we will pass by we'll pass by 0, so that's 2 damage. Second action, right? We need to ready Duke. I'm just thinking that's probably an easier way of doing this. Do we put it all in the meat cleaver? Take a horror? No, let's ready Duke with scrounge for supplies. We'll save that for the like if it really doesn't work. Okay, so Duke is attacking again. This time he is still 4 on 4. Just a 0 to take the pressure off would be phenomenal here. Oh, it's an one. Yes, look at that! Oh, victory points. Oh man, I'm excited. And Duke ready. So you can just sit there looking proud of yourself now, Duke. Right, okay, I've got 1 action left. Oh, what a shame I got rid of that grounds for supplies. No way I'm playing Alyssa Graham. What do? I take a resource to give me the option of evading this guy. All right, there we go. Right, I'll tell you what, we are going for gold here. He moves in. He does 2 horror. 1 will go on Jazz. 1 will go on myself. Cheers, Jazz. Nice work, as always. Big fan. And then of course I put the damage on Jazz as well. Forgot what I was doing. Then, so he's attacked me. Is that sort of it? Yeah. Okay. So upkeep. Belly of the Beast. Not so much. Although it can help me with the evade test, which is pretty much crucial to the plan. We put the first Doom on, and let's see what we get. Oh no. Right. Okay. We cannot afford to fail this. I've still got no damage though, but the 2 horror would kill both me and Duke. And we can't really let that happen. But we have no choice. The only thing we can really do is commit Belly of the Beast. But we can spend some money to help with our evade, with this. Now, how much money do we save for the evade check? We've got the live and learn to help with the evade check. It feels like it's falling apart slightly, but we'll give it a go. We've got nothing to lose, really, if we accept the entire game. Here we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on 2. No, come on, 5 on 2. We don't need to do that. 5 on 2. Oh, it's a pass. It's a +1. My words. Okay, right. It is dog time. What are we doing here? Okay, so first job is we'll evade him because he hasn't got retaliate. Oh, hang on. No, I haven't drawn a... He hasn't got retaliate. Okay, so do we just go for it? I think we just go for it. Okay, so we're attacking with Duke. This is a similar plan to last time. However, this time we do not have quite so many things to fall back on as we did last time. So we are 4 on 4. 4 on 4. Okay, it's +1. That's unbelievable. This is actually going to happen. I don't believe it because we've still got our live and learn. This is great. So we'll chuck Alyssa to ready Duke and we will bite again. Man, we should have gone for the experiment. We're all over it, Duke. Good boy. Good boy, Duke. Skull. That's -1. We play live and learn. It's -1, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so hang on, this still triggers though, doesn't it? If you fail, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. 1, imagine if that killed me, how silly I'd feel. 2, 3. Right, this is it now, pretty much. We are 6 on 4, and we're going to have experience for days. Good luck. Yes! He's gone. He is dead. Wow. Oh my word. Okay. So, do I now spend it? Is there any reason to stick around? There might be. I mean, I could get another Yithin Observer, couldn't I? How's my deck looking? Is this risky? It is, but come on, this is just great. I'm having so much fun doing this. So I'm going to draw a card for my last action. It's a cookery. Okay, fine. So upkeep, card, guts, resource. Okay, the experiment moves. This might have been a mistake actually, because I've just remembered that offer of power, promise of power would actually kill me, although we have seen them both. Another Beyond the Veil. Terror from Beyond. I will choose to get rid of events. Yeah, this has got a little bit too risky for Ashcan's liking, so he spends 2 clues. and he advances, and he's got a new best friend. I hope Professor Rice likes dogs. I hope Duke likes rice. Okay. I mean, what? Isn't Duke great? Isn't Duke great? Isn't Pete great? I loved it. Scavenging, that was cool. Anyway, I'm doing the thing where I just babble at the end of a scenario, not really thinking it through. So I'll take a pause. I will let you know what I think. But just to be clear, we are talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 experience. That's good. We get some crazy stuff in Survivor. Anyway, cool. Right, that's it. We'll see you in a sec. Right, well, there we go. If anyone can, Ashcan can. Right, well, blimey, that was not much to say. It's a very, very long episode, so I'm going to keep this really, really quick. Couple of things. Firstly, there were 2 misplays. One was I brought Dig Deep back with scavenging. However, that was actually to my detriment in the end, because if I'd got the... I put it into play and I never actually used it, never triggered its ability. Whereas if I'd got the Crystal Pendulum into play, same price, I would have actually had a +1 to my willpower. The other mistake I made was, I think with Dendromorphosis, not Dendrophobia, Dendromorphosis, I had to put the damage on myself. As far as I can see, the only effect that would have had was it would have made that treachery that increases with each damage on you harder. However, that would have cancelled out with the Crystal Pendulum. So, there we go, I'm perfectly happy with that. Lots of fun trying to grab the meat cleaver back off the students. I just thinking though, having looked back, every time I was thinking, I must get the meat cleaver, Actually, the meat cleaver, it's kind of there as a Duke backup. I guess it's quite good to heal a bit of horror, but well, with the extra cost to get the extra damage, Duke is just far more reliable. Duke can disappear. Duke can only happen twice unless you get an elder sign. So I like the fact that I've got it, but I'm not gonna go hunting for it quite as much. And also scavenging was absolutely brilliant. Like I say, the core set card, I've barely played it, so really, really good. Works great with Duke. Really, really good. You can ditch a card to ready Duke, and then if it's an item, you can pop it back to your hand if you pass by enough. So yeah, great stuff. Onwards and upwards. I think Ashcan is well on his way. He could be the favourite so far, but we will see how he gets on at the casino very soon. I mean, quite how he's going to get past the guy on the door with his dog and his hat and his guitar, I don't know. I mean, given all the people we've seen so far, he's probably got he's probably going to be the most out of place. But then again, he hasn't got a trumpet, so maybe he's not the worst. All right, cool. Catch you next week. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. Stay safe.